Now, when we left, Bub was on his way to the place. Bub, conversation takes place in your vehicle. On the way to the cave, and the blackhead looks at you first and goes, "So, at least give me a little information about where we're going."
It's this cave. That's all I can tell you.
Take a boss man wants to get a reading on us first before he's
Yep.
A-okay. Intriguing. You're a follower. Okay. She goes back to doing what she was doing. The redhead looks over at you. You can't tell us anything else?
No.
You can tell she's starting to get frustrated. But the blonde looks at him and goes, "Look, y'all just lay off of him. A, I got a pounding headache. And B, he was nice enough to pick us up. Hell, he could have killed us, looted us, and left. Or worse. Be glad he's not a douchebag."
I say she's right.
So I'm gonna say, just be glad that I wasn't one of those douchebags.
Alright. So, okay. Sorry, I'm doing NPC updates while you're doing this, because right now they're all getting an evaluation on you and which one likes you. 2 don't. 1 does. You get to the cave, and you find the entrance has recently been cleaned out. And that's where I'm going to pause you for a second. Jay, I look at you. Hey, Austin's on the way. I need you to help me clear out that cave entry.
Alright. Reach out, pick up my axe, hurl it at the cave's entrance, and increase the weight dramatically.
Boosh! Just exploded the door.
Times 100. Boom!
And you see me pull out a little cube off the side of this suit I'm wearing and attach it to basically the side of my head. And I walk over to the door. And you can see this hologram and stuff that pop up, and then this dust fly out of the cube, start at the ground, and it's like metal's being formed as it goes up and forms a legit door a truck could go through.
I'm just going to clear the leftover debris. Call my axe back.
And open the door, let your axe in. We shut it, bub. Where it was a hole is now a door. I look at you. I just found out my suit has nanotech as I reach up, take the cube off, put it back on my hip. This nanotech can build simple structures like a door.
Sure.
At least the wolves won't be getting in eating us. By the way, wolves and mountain lions are bad up here.
Cool.
Yep. You know, wolf skin pelt would be nice for in the winter. Definitely something we want to look at. Because I don't know how long we're going to be here.
But the hashtag you chose.
Do what?
The hashtag you chose.
What about it?
I'm seeing a lot of people.
me pull it up. Did you cap the first letter of every sentence? Or first letter of every word?
No. Nope. Was I supposed to? Like, there's no spaces at all that I put in it.
No spaces, none of that,
Okay.
but it brought up all kind of other stuff, so I'm gonna have to work on it. Okay.
Yeah. See what I'm talking about?
Anyway.
Do your research.
Anyway. Trying to remember where it was. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Bubba, as you pull up to the door, what do you do?
Well, I'm not gonna honk the horn because if I do, that motherfucker's probably gonna be trying to find me. Second off, text you saying, "Hey, open the damn door."
Text don't work.
Hey there, radio.
There you go. CB radio works. Door opens. You see me and Jay standing on the other side, decked out in this armor. We with this cool long sword. Jay with this double-bladed long battle axe.
Where the hell did y'all get that shit from?
Dead people.
Wait, what?
Just walk off.
As you're walking off, Jay.
Head off. Learn it.
Yep. As you're walking off, all three of us standing there in the back of the cave, another triangle portal opens up. Somebody stumbles through and it closes. They're wearing armor similar to ours, almost identical to yours, not mine. Mine's different than yours. Yours and theirs are identical as they collapse to the ground.
I identify the armor and who's wearing it. Using Buster.
Buster goes, I can't identify who's wearing that armor, sir.
Weapon at the ready. Look at him. Identify yourself.
Help me. As they crash to the ground. You hear me go, oh great, here we fucking
Walk
go.
up. Systems check.
Yeah, they're dead. Couple of wounds to the chest. And they're dead. Like dead. Like full dead.
Retract the mask.
It's Bub.
Buster.
Yes, sir.
Identify.
Unknown. However, he is familiar to the gentleman you were just speaking to at the door.
Yeah.
Calls for alarm?
No, I was just wondering why he's wearing a suit similar to mine.
Here, and your left hand bends back and a cord pops out of your, like, wrist area. Like Ghost in a Shell. And that cord flies over into the side of the helmet of that dead person in front of you. While me and Bub are still standing at the door, in shock. Me and you both failed our rolls. I went ahead and rolled for you since you were busy doing that. Um, data's downloaded, and then the cord pops back out, and he goes, "Interesting. Apparently, this one knew the other two that come through the door are old wares. However, he didn't know our old wares, more like a version of them, if that makes sense, sir." And you hear me across the room, a multiverse.
Yup, multiverse. Bob, Mayor.
So I'm walking over. I'm on my way.
Bob, as you walk over, it's almost as if that armor reached out towards you as it comes off of the body and attaches to your chest and wraps around you like a skin suit.
The fuck?
I think it accepts its wearer. Now what? Oh shit!
Mayor.
I know what gun he got. I rolled a net 20.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Bob, Mayor. Don't stop there. Keep coming.
Coming. Damn.
I'm like 3 football fields away and I spotted this. How do I spot this? Jay, roll me a d20. Bub, roll me a d20. If y'all fail on this, I'm never giving y'all, I'm going to give y'all hell for this for the rest of your life.
20.
Alright, Jay. Jay, the closest one, rolls a net fucking 1. I know he's over here thinking you shut your whoring
19.
mouth. Okay, yeah, everybody can tell this dude has Dante's pistols. Ebony and Ebony.
Alright. So, Bob finally gets here.
Yeah, Bub gets her.
Let's touch him with your bare skin. You touch him with. Pull your gloves off, touch him.
Keep breaking in and out.
Pull your gloves
Pull
off.
your
and touch
gloves
him.
off. Touch him.
Okay. Take my glove off and touch him.
Upon touching him, you feel this emblem burn into the side of your hand. And when I say burn, I mean you hit a knee and grab your hand because this hurts. Not unimaginable, but you've never felt this type of sensation before, and it hurts. When it stops, the light that was emitting from your hand has burned a symbol. One side of the yin and yang sign.
That hurt like a motherfucker.
At this point, I've walked up and I go, seeing as how it was the right side, or I think it was the right. And white light shined out of it. Bub, see that light bulb over there?
Yeah.
From right here, I want you to focus in on that light bulb. Forget everything else. Focus in on the light bulb. Cut it off. Imagine it being off.
Okay. I'll look at the light bulb and imagine it being.
The light goes from the light bulb. Just gone. Look at you now. Imagine that light appearing in your hand for me.
Okay. Look at my hand as I turn it over. Imagine it popping up in my hand.
You've got a ball of light floating in your hand. And look at you, Jay. Light magi.
What the fuck is this?
Sweet. That means he gets the ability to manipulate and modify light at will.
Ooh.
Meaning he can become the invisible man.
Ooh.
Refract the light around him. He's just got to figure out how to refract the light around him so that there's no visual back signals for your
When the
eyes to
DM
read.
knows he can't tell you to shut up because it's an in-game conversation that would happen, but he wants you to shut up, so the character actually has to figure out how to play it.
Damn it.
What? Only out of one side again? Probably lose connection.
I mean, other than that, he's so many other uses. I mean, he's permanent power generator.
Yep. We'll replace him tomorrow. I'll take you
Entire
up there
ship's
and
power went out. That's alright.
swap
We got a
out.
light bulb. Light bulb.
However, there's something interesting. You notice, almost as if you had a connection to this new pocket of space. When you weren't controlling or didn't have the light in your hand or the bulb, you could feel a connection to it, but you couldn't see it.
Odd.
What's odd?
I tell you, there's a connection, but there's nothing there.
Do what?
There's a connection, but there's nothing there.
Alright, a connection with what? Like, go into more detail. Because telling me there's a connection but nothing there doesn't help me. And I've given you this most dumbass look ever. Just
There's like something over there that is making a connection, but I don't know what.
Alright, you're trying to explain this way off, bro. Out of game here. You can feel a connection to the light of every light source around you. However, when you pulled it from the bulb, instead of it just disappearing and reappearing in your hand, you can still tell that power from the light was there, but it's like it's in this new pocket outside of what you're around. It's like in its own little space. Try not to give it away, but a storage, if you will.
This is like I'm sitting here listening to this, and I'm just like, I don't know this information. He's not explaining it enough for me to actually stand it.
One sec, folks. We're having some technical difficulties here. Nope.
Oh no, my 30-cent headset with me. That'll teach me to buy a headset at the pawn shop.
Actually, the headset was $40. What it is, they gave him a bad aux cable. He's trying to work with it real quick so we can continue on with the live. Yeah, I'm gonna take him tomorrow before I go to work and swap a Rooney it around. And be like, hey, you gave me a faulty product. I want to know.
I've been renting with a $100 headset for the past, what, 2 years? 3 maybe?
That's why I like my wireless one. You don't have to worry about cables, but whatever. As we're all standing around this dead body, this is when we see the girls getting out of the truck, and I look at you, Jay. He's got everything. Austin, you've already grabbed your guns and stuff off of him. Or the guns and stuff off of him. I look at you. Everything you just got is now yours. Jay, that other extra empty freezer, go put the body in it.
Yep.
I kind of be like now because we got 3 people over there. Not trying to let them see.
I sit there and go, actually, nah. Bub, you get to carry your body.
Fuck. Okay.
I carried mine, carry his, you get to carry yours.
I go, incorrect. I carried mine. And I carried whoever the hell that other chick was.
That's what I said. I carried mine,
Wait,
he
so there's 3
carried
that came
his,
out?
pointing at you.
I'll look at you. We'll explain later.
That
Introduce me.
You get to carry yours.
Or go. Oh, me and Jay will introduce ourselves. Go. Go, and I'll point you, tell you where the med bay is and everything, where the empty freezer is. Put the body in it. Lock the freezer, because we're not having some Resident Evil shit. Hell no, we're not all going to die down here. That's not how this is going. Go.
Yeah.
That body comes back alive. Guess what? It's going to come alive in a box. Make sure you deadbolt that shit.
Having a box and only opens from the outside.
Roger, I'll pick up the body and go.
Good. Jay, while me and you're standing there watching him walk off, the black-headed girl walks up into the vehicle, or from the vehicle to us. Look at her. How can I help you? She looks at me. Are you in charge? I like to think I am. Name's Artemis. How can I help you? She's like, huh. Straight to the point. I go, usually I try to observe things more, but right now I'm kind of pressed for time. I got my door open and a truck sitting in the way. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go move that, and then we can chat a bit more. She goes, you know what? Why don't I walk with you? Look at you, Jay. Will you get the door? I'll move the truck.
Yeah, sure, not a problem.
Thank you. I'm going to go hop in the truck. She hops in the passenger side. Jay has to do
I know, get the gate.
I yell from a distance. Don't wreck the damn thing.
I will shoot you.
Yes, yes! Smack it into the wall again! Smack it into the cave wall again! Do it again, do it again, do it again!
You and I.
You hear me after a loud crash. What are you on the vehicle again?
Buy me a new truck, damn it.
I make a lightning strike just hit randomly outside, so it makes that loud boom sound.
No way.
Makes the sonic boom sound. Yes.
All right.
Just scare the fuck out of everybody.
It makes the boom sound, and I've got the window rolled down, and you hear me go, "Shit! I wrecked another truck."
I'll make all the lights go fucking dark.
From out of the darkness, all you can hear is, "Hello, darkness, my old friend.
My old friend.
I've come to speak with you."
I
again."
I can't.
Slowly
I can't.
in silence.
And after you fucking lower it and turn the lights back on.
Yeah. Oh, the lights are on! Yay! Cut my
I'm
lights
standing
off again, I'm gonna
outside
beat
where
your
it's still
ass.
sunlight.
Don't fucking do
I'm
that.
standing outside where it's still sunlight, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're missing all of this.
yeah, I haven't shut the gate yet, dum-dum.
I don't fucking care.
Look at Jay inside. Look at you, Austin. Cut my lights off again. And I will wreck your truck right off the mountainside. I'm gonna pull some General Lee shit, put
Wreck
a rock
it. I
in your
will
gas
fry
pedal
it till
and
it's
jump out.
paste.
Mid-air, he's gonna hit it with a lightning bolt. Try me, bitch.
And you see me pull a raid and just...
With the lightning between his hands. Yeah, nah. Of course, the girls in the truck are rolling. And I've got the blonde, picked her up, started walking off to the med bay. And at this point, the redhead jumps out of the vehicle. Jay, what we have discussed before, you have now picked up on. As she goes, "Hey, where do you think you're taking her?" He goes,
He's taking
"To
her
the
to the med bay.
Hey, just chill out, take it to the med bay.
I don't know
shit, let's
any of
go.
you people, and you're walking away with my little sister. You expect me to be okay with that?"
We expect you to follow like any smart, normal person would. Let's go.
Who made you think I was a smart, normal person?
You're a redhead.
Well, yeah, you're definitely making it obvious. That's why I openly stated it so that you would be able to stay face, but at least you admit it. If you're really that low of intelligence, you probably don't need to be here. The door's open there. You can follow if you want, and decision's yours, and I walk off.
Or now she's got this look of, maybe I overreacted. Especially after, Jay, where do you walk off to? Please tell me, Medbay. Please tell me,
I'll
Medbay.
follow him.
Okay.
I was following the med bay.
We go into the Medbay, and she follows in. And you see me set the girl on the bed, start triaging what's wrong with her, so on and so forth.
I walk over, start running fucking assessments, systems check on her.
Well, I've already pulled out a tape recorder, and I'm recording everything I say. I'm recording everything I say. All right, patient has got this, lacerations here, slight concussion due to pimple, da 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 da. You know, I'm going down all that.
And as you're on one thing, I'm moving to something that you're not even working on. They're doing assessments on defensive wounds,
Yeah.
defensive marks. Does he have someone else's skin under his fingernails?
Yeah, you're able to collect some samples and stuff, and at the end of it, I look at her. Good news and bad news. Bad news is, I don't want you getting out of this bed for at least the next 3 days. Good news is, you do that, you'll live. I've stitched up your wounds. Somebody will be in here daily, 3 times a day, to feed you. Because if you move, you could rip those stitches out. Sorry I didn't have any lidocaine or anything like that, any kind of deadening when I stuck you with this needle. But what I did have got ruined in transportation, so I know that hurt like a mofo.
I look at her skill. I look at her score. And I go, hey, his doctoring skill may be subpar, but at least he's got his bedside table manners. Bedside manners. I walk up.
She looks at you half sore, trying not to cry. Yeah, it kind of helps a little. I go, what I do have though is a hydrocodone. Take this and get some sleep. So, where'd you get a hydro? Do you want the hydrocodone?
Don't ask
Yeah.
questions. Just
You see her,
accept and say thank you.
reach up, take the hydro, swallow it, and just sit there and close her eyes. And at this point, the redhead has walked up.
Society as we once knew it is gone. We knew these things were going to happen eventually. Some of us have prepared.
At this point, the redhead has walked up, looked at both of us, done a half bow, stood back up, and went, I apologize. I overreacted.
It's all good. You're being a big sister.
You see the blackhead
Shit's
turn
going on.
away. And she's like, how'd you pick up on that? Everyone else assumes I'm just being a bitch.
Sounds legit.
No, you're being protected. But it wasn't just for them. As I can give her this little side look.
And at that point, I walk over and start talking to the blackheaded girl and leave that the hell alone. I bow
Side
out
look
on
is
you.
that look of, yeah, I can see right through you, and I just acknowledge that that whole defensive act wasn't just to protect your sisters.
Yep.
Protect yourself too.
You were trying to protect yourself because you were being scared. Hers was scared. I sit there now. If I'm remembering this correctly, there was something y'all were somebody y'all were being chased by. Who and why?
Not a clue. We were trying to get some foods. A couple of guys jumped out of a truck, tried to get us. We took off running. Chased us down a couple of blocks. I think they were trying to play with us because there's no way in hell we should have outran that truck. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
human doesn't run
society's
faster than
turned to
truck.
shit. It's not listening anymore. Some people realize it sooner than others. We're just looking for an excuse to be the monsters they truly are.
Yeah. And as we're sitting here talking, the alarms start to go off. You hear me over the intercom, because at this point, everybody walking in, we've all got the suits on, intercom systems up between the three of us. I've done all the linking and stuff, and you hear me go, everybody report to the command room yesterday. Move it.
Just give me a fucking map.
Right here next to it.
You've actually got a heads-up display on the top right corner, because as soon as your armor put on, that ping mapped out the entire base.
Alright, I
All you
sit
have
there
to
looking.
do is tell Buster, take me to the headquarters, or mission control room, whatever it was I just said to go to.
Alright, look at the girls. Y'all stay here. You're better off a lot safer here. You'll get lost in here. Just
It's
stay
huge.
here.
It's huge.
Buster headquarters.
Yeah. And on your way out, Buster goes, do you wish for me to lock the door?
If Bub left the room, then yes.
Bob left before you, so yeah.
Okay, yes.
You hear the door shut behind you and lock. Granted, there's a screen in there, they can watch everything that's going on. You know that because you saw Jarvis hack into it and start putting camera feeds up with audios.
Yeah. And I relay to you guys that they're locked in there. So if something is breaking in, they have a locked door between them and whatever it is.
Yep, that's good. And by the way, when you enter this cave, just so you two are aware, you drive in, and it's this one like small tunnel that enters into this big ass dome-like room with a filled tube in the center. And you know it's a tube. Basically, a nuke would have launched out of this room. And on the back walls where you've got all your paneling and stuff, and one door that enters the rest of the base. Where the nuke shot up through the ground back in World War II, all of that's filled with cement.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're safe. There's about 1,700 feet of dirt between us and anything on the outside. I say dirt, but concrete, soil, gravel, clay, like all of that shit. Maybe even some lead, which would explain why we have a dampened area of communication in this cave. Granted, yeah, it goes from galaxy to, or from galaxy to like planetary system. However, it's retarded. Me built these suits too well. Way too well. And,
Do we find it there?
nah. Although that would be a good cliffhanger. I'm not that cruel. We, get to the door, and I open it. And it's about 5 trucks worth. And there's one guy standing in the
5
front
trucks
in this
worth.
white suit. Well, 5 trucks worth of people. All men. There's this one guy in a white suit, white tuxedo with a white fedora. I'm looking at him, somebody got their shit from Indiana Jones.
I don't know, maybe a little bit of. I can't say that.
What, Michael Jackson?
No. I was gonna say something else to be a little controversial, and I don't know. You probably get demonetized.
Oh, look at you. It's the end of the world. I don't care what's controversial.
A little bit of sear in you.
Oh.
Hearing that reference, you'll catch where I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
What do we always call him?
Look at him. Hey, are you gonna insult me? Kind of look. Who is your favorite singer before shit hit the fan? He gives me the sideways look. It wouldn't be Lil Nas X, would it? And he goes from
Hey,
I'm
nothing
here to
against
talk.
it. Nothing against it. What you mean? Why the hell are you breaking into our shit and taking down our fucking gate? Come on, what's going on?
We're not breaking in, first off. I merely hit the big red button. I'm looking at what? The one that says do not push as I point to the button. He looks at me. It was
How'd you
shiny.
get in here then?
He's outside the door. Door didn't open. It's
Okay.
all 5 of these trucks outside the first
Never
door.
mind then. I read what I just said.
Yeah.
What do you want?
We know you brought 3 women here. We want them. I mean, sorry, Pops, it's not happening.
Hey, get one and one the other. Which one's gonna fill up faster?
I looked at you. I recognize one of those trucks.
Yes, you would.
How about this? Does this translate better? Piss off.
He goes, there's about 40 of us and 2 of you. And you see me, and one of the trucks explodes and flips. Hey,
Oh, one truck down. Looks like some of y'all getting in the back.
how
Better
did
get
you?
comfy.
Yeah, because nobody's in the truck. I go, I don't know. I think they're walking. Both fingers as the rest of the trucks explode.
I walk out the door.
There go those. Y'all might want to walk, but they still got feet left.
About half of them took off running. Hell no, he blows up a truck. I'm leaving him alone. And then there's about
Hey,
4 or 5 that go, yeah, looks at him. Look, I didn't like this cause. Anyway, I think it was retarded. Drops their gun on the ground and goes, go fuck yourself. Can I join you?
nah.
No.
Nah.
Damn. Yeah, we're definitely about
Not
to die.
happening.
We're definitely about to die.
Yeah, won't.
And then there's
Before
this
I
one,
get to the door, as I'm walking towards the door.
and you see there's this one older gentleman in the back, and he's holding a gun, but you can also tell, based off of looking at him, he doesn't want to be here. He doesn't like what he's doing. But it's almost as if he has to.
Rest, you better be gone by the time I get to this goddamn door. I swear to God, if y'all are out there, I'm gonna hit one of y'all with my axe.
Through the comms, don't hit the older gentleman in the back. White hair. Something's off. You picked it up too?
Yeah, through the comms, you hear, don't worry, I'm the only one I play in head with my axe and my sex. That's I don't just frame the point pissing stuff.
Now look at him. Look. I'm going to give you 2 options. As I've pointed one finger up at you to stop. He might listen, he might not. I don't know. But if you think you're going to walk up in here, and I look at him, if you think you're going to walk up in here and demand those 3 girls, you got something definitely different coming for you. I don't think you've ever met a person
I don't give a fuck. What
with
the hell
morals.
you demand? You're making demands. You fucking, who the fuck are you to make demands? You fucking not me.
Okay, do you know what your first fuck up was in this situation? He's just
Not
looking
me.
at me. I go, you thought about fucking with the Fallen Phoenix. That was your first fuck up. You know what your second one was? Humor me.
I don't know who the fuck are.
And no, brother, you misunderstand. Assuming we didn't have a code we lived by. Looks at me, what code is that? We fight, we fall, we rise, and we protect. What's ours?
And by this point, I make it to the door.
Yeah, and
right?
I look at him. Everybody else is gone but him and the old man. I look at him and go, everything behind this door is mine as your axe comes flying over my shoulder. And when I say over, I mean you overhead through it, right? Please say yes.
This me heading to the door.
I know, you said as
This
soon
is
as you
gonna
got to the
come.
door, you were throwing the axe.
Yeah,
Okay.
take him
Tell me.
straight out at the knees. It's literally gonna go over your shoulder or over you, like maybe skim the fucking backside of your shoulder or something. Skim the top of your shoulder and dive down and take out his freaking shins, just
Okay. What
with
you
the blunt
see
top of the
is the
axe.
way this axe is spinning. Technically, it should have cut my shoulder off with the way it rotated around my shoulder and kept going. The whole time, I'm not moving. I'm just looking at him. This is just right, right. Like my shoulder was right in the one safe spot in that spin. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Well, I was gonna say it's straight style,
yeah,
so it's not doing the rotations. It's actually just, but it just flies over from over your shoulder and like it was just perfectly arced.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but right before it hits my knees, you see me look at him and go, "Have a nice trip," and he falls to the ground. The older gentleman begins to shake as he points the gun at me, and you can see out of his right eye tears start coming down. He looks at me. Don't make me do this, please.
I walk over between you and the old man, and I look at the old man and I go, I'm not going to kill him. Is that your boy, I take it?
No. He's the man that's got my family right now, sir. I gotta do what I gotta do, and I need you to step aside and let me do what I need to do.
Well, we the fallen have a saying. We don't turn a blind eye to innocence. So, I'll make sure he lets your family go. Whether I got it and a strike of lightning just goes from my fingertips to his crotch, just
Yeah, no, I'm not letting you do that for one reason. You go to look over, and you see I've already walked over with two fingers, reached down and wrapped those fingers around his collarbone as I pull him up off the ground that way. Axe still in his shin.
I sit there and look at the old man and go, so why don't you put the gun down?
See, as he's sitting there shaking, the gun drops. And he just kind of collapses into tears.
Look over at here and I go, you know, it's pretty fucked up when every single one of your subordinates is smarter than
Than you. Tell me, how long you been doing this? Whole, I'm the boss and you don't fuck with me routine. He's just sitting there snobbling, slob. And look at you, Jay, have fun. I put him to the ground and walk off. I was like, I don't need to deal with trash like that. Sorry, man.
As
I'm gonna
soon
go
as
take a
you move
nap.
away from him, I pull his back, it flies back to him, and just reach at you. Look at him. So, answer the question? Or is he still just my sins?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fry. Let's see. You start twitching. All right. Answer yet?
What was the question you asked him?
That's not the point. 100%,
No.
I'm not expecting him to answer my question because he didn't pay attention to my question. He's
No.
gonna get fried again before I actually ask the question again.
Oh yeah, he gets fried again. This is DM asking you, what was the question you asked?
You actually asked the question, not me.
I'm trying to remember it. DM had a brain fart. It's gone.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh yeah. You hear him muster out within the cries and everything for a while.
Oh hell, Red Dawn only happened just a few hours ago. So what, you've been kidnapping people's family members and holding them hostage and shit?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you this, and I don't know. But if you lie to me, I'm gonna fry you till you piss yourself. I'm gonna keep frying you until you do. And if you haven't fried for as long as I wanted you to fry before you piss yourself, I'm frying you till you reach that time anyways. In which case, you pissing yourself, it's gonna be so much worse. So you might want to think about that answer. Because it tells you what's gonna happen if you lie. Are they still alive?
I can't answer that question. And I say that because I don't know. And my job is to pick them up and deliver. No questions asked.
What about this old man's family?
Pick up and deliver. No questions asked.
I look at the old man. How's he look?
Do what?
Is he paying attention to this? How's the old man look? Is he paying attention or what?
Yep, old man's paying attention.
Okay, so who do you work for?
The Italian. Or excuse me, wrong group, wrong group, wrong group. Mexican Mafia.
Eep! Oh, yeah. I'll look back at you. How do you want to deal with this?
You see me walk over, pick him up, look at him. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a chance to live, because I want to kill you. But seeing as how A, I know you're not a threat, and B, I can make you useful. I'll do that. Here's what you're about to do. You're going to call and release all the people you've picked up and bring them here. I'll have a truck go to pick them up. And then, you're going to call your boss and tell him how much of a failure you are. Because if you don't, I got a big-ass nuke warhead in there in that bunker. And I fucking dare you to test me. See what happens.
You know, nuke warhead. I mean, shit, you coming from a guy whose friend wearing almost the same outfit can do shit like this as I pull a Raiden. You're worried about a nuclear war.
Oh. He knows that nuclear warhead, there's no way of stopping it. There's no... what's the word I'm looking for here, brother? Conning it.
No reply.
It will not stop once it starts. Me and you, he has a chance with. At least in his head. And I pick him up by that collarbone, turn him around, and kick him in the back, and I go, "Run, Forrest. Run before I change my mind." And he takes off. Crying and screaming the whole way, but he takes off.
Limping.
Yeah, pretty much. And that is where we're going to end it.
Man.
I've reached the 15-minute mark.
You.
Yep. Bub, you didn't say much this campaign episode. But yeah, but at the same time, you had that other 20-minute part 1. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow, check out my TikTok, all of that stuff. Whatever the lingo is for the app you're on, do so. And we'll be back with another episode probably Saturday or Sunday. Maybe sooner, I don't know yet. Y'all have a good one and peace.